Yeah, I mean, the charging network, as everybody knows, is really rough for folks that aren't on NACS. And so this was a huge thing. Shout out to Elon and Jim Farley, who really spearheaded this, and everybody's followed in line since. And they've given us these prototype adapters for some of those that are in the early access program. And these are essentially exactly what you're going to see on the Magic Dock. It's designed and engineered by Tesla and then distributed by Ford. It is free for the next few months if people get their orders and reservations in. Last I saw, it was backed all the way up to August currently. I was one of the fortunate ones where they let me use and test a prototype. And you can see that it is DC only. It is not going to work with AC. It'll work on a V3 and V4 chargers, not the V2s. And it basically has all the different safety features you're going to want. So it's got the clip here that if this gets unclipped, it'll disconnect and stop the charge. The pilot signal will get severed. And then here is the clip where the NACS will plug into this, and this will not allow you to unclip it for safety. Once it's plugged in and into the truck, this cannot move. So it's locked in, it's very safe. It's nice. You can see that it's sealed, waterproof, no screws. It's a really great design. Anything from Tesla is always going to be really elegant and well done. So this will just allow plug and charge with Ford. You plug the NACS cable into here. This goes into your truck. It recognizes handshakes and it's off to the races. The only drawback is if you're doing member pricing, you've got to do it through the Tesla app. Otherwise, you're not going to get that member pricing. So you're going to have to disable plug and charge and then go to the Tesla app to get your member pricing on those supercharger rates.
Yeah, and it is a big step for Tesla's mission of getting us to a sustainable future. And so allowing other electric vehicles into the system is going to be huge. And most importantly, this is a big step really for, I would say, for electric vehicle owners. They can have a reliable network that we as Tesla owners get to enjoy. So now they get to benefit from that. So this is a really exciting time, I think, and really a huge step forward in transition. It's been less than a year since I think Jim and Elon announced it. So
Sergio and I both were on that call with Elon, with Jim, that Spaces thing that they did on X.
Yeah.
And I'll be remiss if I didn't also mention, while you have the opportunity, just the making sure the etiquette of going into these Tesla superchargers. It's really important that we're aware as Lightning owners of where we need to park and how we need to park. So I was at one yesterday and it allowed me to back in just like a Tesla would because it was a V4 terminal. It had the extra length. And so that really worked out well for me, but there's going to be locations that don't have that. And so you really, as a Mach-E or Lightning owner, need to go to the far right side and look for opportunities like up in Placerville, where they had the Magic Dock. When I would go there, I would park on the far right of the terminal, and that way I didn't take up the extra space. So be aware, and if you're pulling up and there's already a Mach-E or a Lightning there, park right next to them. And that way you're really minimizing the impact. Look at the app, look for the opportunities. If you see a supercharger station and it's totally full, that's not going to be necessarily the one that you want to target, right? Going to take patience, and it's going to take a lot of people just being aware. Part of this whole movement in this community is being respectful and just being out there and building that camaraderie. And part of that means that if we show effort, I think that's going to be better received as Lightning and Mach-E owners than if we just go in entitled and not respectful of the foundation that's been laid by all these Tesla community folks that have been there doing this for years. So I feel really, excited to be able to do this, but I'm also very aware of what I'm doing when I'm pulling up to one.
No, that's really helpful, especially as a lot of cases, this is really opening up the doors to Ford and Rivian owners right now. And so that etiquette will be important. But
I believe so, yeah.
Thanks, Chris, for your time today. Thanks for giving us a quick rundown. Again, make sure to check him out. We'll post the links in the description.